All right. Time for show.
Time for show. Boom. Two nerds, one quest. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, doing a Max Headroom impersonation while the music was playing. We are here with these three nerds because we're all here. It's a new year. We're ready to rock and roll, tie this thing up, and get into Tom Norman's craziness that he's got coming for us in a few weeks here. First sessions, probably two, and a wrap-up session, a discussion, and maybe an intro. That wrap-up may be an intro into Tom's thing. So, that man crossing his arms in the Star Wars shirt is one, Tom M. Norman. Are you ready for your show, for your stuff, for your adventure? Ooh, I almost burped. It is a random morning, folks.
Good morning, everybody. I am...
say no.
Yeah.
You have 3 weeks yet.
I'm definitely not. I have a good start on the first adventure. So my adventures are they're shorter, so they're going to be 2, 3, 4. Depends upon how long you drag it out. Sessions, probably 2 sessions, a chapter. So they're not long. But I'm trying to think of a way to tie them all in, have like a home base and find a map. So there's extra stuff I'm doing as well. But no, I'm excited. It should be fun. It should be an entertaining, if nothing else, an experiment.
Yeah, experimentation's good, I hear, especially in college.
Giggity.
That man in the Milwaukee shirt is one Orion Crixus Gupta. The Packers play today, not the Brewers, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just wishing it were baseball season as it's below 0 outside. So I just wore the big cooler because that's what we're experiencing around here. The big cooler.
Nice. Very nice.
0 degrees and lower. So I'm not an outside guy when it's below, let's say, 60 degrees. So just staying inside and watching some football today might be the plan.
There are 2 reasons I like winter. I like snow, and as long as it's above 20 degrees, I don't mind being outside. It's the wind. The wind is, and I don't care what temperature it is outside. Fuck wind, man. A nice breeze, sure. Anything more than that, no, you can fuck off, Mother Nature, right there. But then when it's below 20 degrees, this is video game season, man. Like you said, sitting on the couch. We were talking tea earlier, curled up under a blanket. Rocking the latest RPG or whatever, or oldies but goodies.
See, the reason you don't mind snow, John, is because I guess you probably do have to shovel now that you're apartment manager, but I was going to say,
more than most people.
Apartment, you don't have to.
Yeah, no, I shovel. I don't have a snowblower. So.
Yikes.
And then,
at least you get paid or get some credit for doing it. We have to do it just because the city tells us to.
Mm-hmm. That man, the legend, the lore master, the limerick maker, the lazy dragon, the Jeff Williams. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Doing good. I was, pretty happy in my Packers shirt, but then when I saw Ryan's, I realized his was cooler.
Dad jokes for the win, boys. Yeah. I love it. Jeff, you're great. So, I was going to comment on your appropriately dressed outfit, but you did already. So, do you have a recap for us?
Yeah, it's a little shorter because last episode was mostly combat, two separate combats. So, we started off. This was day 9 of our adventure. We started off in the cave that we traveled from Moonbrook. Am I remembering that right? We started a combat with goblins in the lumber mill room, so there was a number of goblins and a goblin shredder. Besides Grim taking some damage from the Goblin Shredder, otherwise we were very successful. We did temporarily take a Goblin prisoner until Grim found out he was not very helpful and threw him on the saw. So then after that, we headed west to a room that had an underground river, and there were 4 gnolls that seemed to be fake playing a game. So Grim decided to stealth along the edge unsuccessfully, starting a combat where 4 additional gnolls plus Hogger, the giant gnoll, showed up. We pretty much wrecked shop with Fireball and some really great hits and Toll the Deads, and they missed a lot. So we left no survivors in that combat. And we ended right at time, so that's where we're at.
All right. Oh, we don't have a map quite yet. We'll get there. I don't know if you have a dummy map or something to show up, but what would you like to do? You stand amongst the bodies of all these gnolls. You were able to investigate a little bit, right?
I don't think we did. I think we pretty much ended with.
I deleted that map.
That's okay.
So I don't have it to show you. But there was a river running in the northwestern side.
Right. So that would be my first concern would be bless you. But my second concern would be how many paths are there out of this room? I think there was one to the south. And was there some along the river, or was it pretty much just the river itself?
It's pretty much just the river itself. When you get in, you can go along. You said you could see like paths up and north and south from it. They go for maybe 20 feet, and then they end up just becoming the river.
Okay.
The primary path, the entrance and exit of this are just you came in, and to the south is the exit. You came in on the eastern side.
I guess we should probably check and see if the gnolls had anything valuable on them, or if Hogger had any special equipment. We lost our DM, and he's back.
And he's back.
That was gross.
Take your words for it.
He either smoked
no,
himself out, or he had to puke.
No,
Yeah.
you ever sniffle and pull an entire booger down the back of your throat, and then have it sit at the back of your throat, and you gotta kind of cough it up? Yeah. I couldn't say anything, so I had to get up and spit it out.
I hear you.
Sounds like some good discharge.
Yes, it does.
There's
Title, good discharge.
if Exotic is listening, we apologize.
I don't.
I know that's a thing. So
Word. So you want to look at
just
the gnolls? I think you guys did some exploration of them, and they don't have a ton on them, other than they all have blue armbands, and Hogger had the blue and the red armbands. I think we kind of went over that.
Yeah. Just standard weapons, no gold or.
Actually, didn't we talk about? Oh, maybe we didn't.
We thoroughly investigated the lumber mill room.
Yeah, but the did you guys?
Nobody
No.
casted detect magic or anything.
Yeah.
I can cast it as a ritual if we take 10 minutes.
I can cast it at will.
I think it's going to take 10 minutes to check over the bodies, collect all those armbands that we would typically
Okay,
collect
save
the
your
armbands.
spell slot. I'll sit for 10 minutes and
Okay.
conjure up a detect magic.
As a once you get it going, there's a, and I don't, forgive me, I don't know if I did this already. If I did, there isn't two of them. Along the riverbank, there is a larger stick that ends up, and when I say stick, I mean like 6 foot. But it looks like the limb of a tree, and not a.
It did not sound like you said stick, by the way.
Oh, excellent! Even better, because our heads weren't gonna go there already. That ping's magical. Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'll go take a look at it, pick it up. Take me another 10 minutes to cast Identify. So for now, I'll just let the detect magic. It lasts for 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna find the stick and keep walking around and see if there's anything else.
Found a stick on the ground, and I don't know how to use it. All this power that I found, gonna totally abuse it.
That sounds like a fun song I've never heard.
I'll see if I can find it for you. It's TikTok. It's a lot of times it's paired with a dog that has found a branch off a tree that's like 6 times its length, and it's carrying it. So, you can tell with this stick that someone, the bark is worn smooth in a specific area, like it was handled there. I don't know how to say that differently. Even when I went back there, I'm like, this is my mind struggling, but I'm just gonna lean into it. There's a place on the stick where it was gripped regularly, and the bark has been worn smooth there. It's the only indication that it's like a staff of some kind.
You're holding a well-used stick.
All right. So this isn't. So I have the sun's staff already. If that's where you were going. Okay. So this is not that.
This is not the sun staff. No.
Okay. This looks more stick-like.
Yes, it looks more sticky. It's a more sticky stick. Yes.
A little rougher, a little more bent.
Yes.
Okay.
To the left or to the right?
It was hewn. Like it was hewn. Actually, there's no bend in it. He just moves his hips and make it feel like it does. Anyways.
Like a rubber pencil.
Yeah, exactly. What would you guys like to do?
If there's nothing else, I'll just bring that over and say, you guys ever seen anything like this? This seems to be magic of some kind.
I've never seen it, no.
I mean, would it look like a wand, JC?
No, it looks like a staff. It's like 6 feet tall.
Oh, 6 feet. I missed the length. Okay.
Yeah, not 6 inches, 6 feet.
I can identify it if we take another 10 minutes. If you guys want to.
While you identify that, I'll say, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of peer up and down the little stream area, and I'm going to kind of listen for any sounds of people, any other look for signs of tracks.
You do actually looking around. You see a couple of things. There are cart tracks leading away from here. Both the smaller variety of like a mine cart that you've seen previously in other caves and stuff, and then the larger, like the lumber carts that you saw in the mill, larger spaced tracks, and those tend to lead off from where you came, those larger tracks, and then the mine cart tracks lead off to the south. Almost as if this was like a docking place for lumber and metals.
I don't remember. Was there a wall across the little river thing, or was there land across the way?
It's the other wall of the cave.
Okay.
It's like it was a natural cave.
So boats are
The
finding
area
ways.
you're standing in looks man-made, but the cave itself that the water runs through looks like it was naturally there.
And does it look big enough that a boat loaded with stuff could come in and go out, or is it
Not
kind
a
of
boat. No.
or a raft?
Like it's maybe 20 feet across.
So like the
Well, yeah,
Small
like
raft.
a rowboat would.
does it look like it could also exit from there, like going
Possibly,
downstream?
but you'd need some significant means of propulsion
Right.
because the river is running down from the north.
All right. Well, I don't have a boat, so okay. So
Also no boat.
anything else? Otherwise, 10 minutes identify, and we have
10 minutes identify, you have a staff of defense.
staff of defense. Ooh.
Yeah. Defense. Defense.
Speaking of defense,
Brutus.
Kentucky had some good defense yesterday when they beat number 1 Florida.
Hells yeah. Where's Kentucky in the rankings this year?
Right around 10.
10. Okay, cool. They'll go up. They'll move
They
up.
lost a few games.
All right.
All right, so staff of defense, and
Yep.
then there's another road to the south.
Yeah. The
So-
man-made.
I think we gotta get it. Let's do it.
Following the mine cart tracks. I almost said Minecraft. Following the mine cart tracks. It's such a pervasive thing in our society. South out of the cave, this man-made mine. As you are going down it, make perception checks, all three of you.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, that's a good one. 13.
12.
Oh, all right. Sue, you notice as you guys are moving along, just slightly, the temperature seems to be going up.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to...
It is steadily increasing over the next mile or so through this cave. About a half mile into that mile, all three of you hear like some mechanical sounds, some like goblin sounds, and the sound of hard to say, sizzling, you think maybe?
Bacon.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're gonna make me hungry, Ryan. Wasn't even thinking about that. Now I am.
You can't not think of bacon when somebody says sizzle.
Yeah, right.
Is there like
better fajitas?
is there like some turns or angles in the cave where we're not out in the open?
At this point, it's pretty straightforward. And it's more ups and downs to it than lefts and rights to it.
Yeah.
And that being said, as you crest one of these ups and you look down, you can see about 200, probably about 100 feet ahead of you. There is a stone doorway, like archway, and beyond it is glowing red. A bunch of and you notice there's like stonework inside, it's fancy compared to the rest of this mine.
Does it look like a fire flickering, or is it more...
Yeah, something like that. And at this point now, you've all noticed the increase in temperature. It's warm here in the tunnel.
Be wary.
Not so warm that it would kill a goblin, because you hear goblins. So
Now, Grim,
My armor's heavy enough though that Sweat my balls off.
Oh yeah, you're sweating. Yeah, you're gonna be sweating. That's for sure.
Try to be quiet.
You want to make stealth checks?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead, make stealth checks. Roll out them stealth checks. Woohoo.
A 1 for 0.
Ooh. Ooh.
11.
Grim?
So I'm not.
Grim is the 16 and the highest in the group?
Did you roll a disadvantage?
He did. He had a
You got a-
15 and a
that's-
16 plus 1 is
that's
16.
amazing. I think you learned from last time.
Yeah. So you guys approach this doorway. You can hear. Sounds like a forge or something. Through the doorway, you see a platform, maybe 10 feet or so, and then a little half wall. And that half wall, peeking in, you can see to your right that it butts right up against the wall. To your left, it is a flight of stairs that circles around and down along the outside edge of the wall. Moving up to the little half wall and peeking over, this chamber is completely made of stone. It goes down like polished, finished stone. It goes down about 40 feet to a massive fire. And there is a big stone pot sitting on top of it, holding molten metal. There is a golem that is picking up the metal. You can see picking up this pot. He's picking up this pot, and if you just observe him, he picks up this pot and he goes and pours it into molds by 2 goblins who are standing on opposite sides of the molds. And then he brings the pot back to the fire, and 2 other goblins are taking ingots out of like carts and throwing them just as quick as they can into that pot. And once the steel is put in the molten metals put in the molds, it is quenched within the molds and is being stacked by 2 goblins onto carts. So you see 4 goblins in this golem just furiously trying to melt these ingots down into usable steel beams about 20 feet long.
Can we tell what the molds are creating? Like what
It just seems to be steel bands about a foot, maybe a foot and a half wide, that end up being like 3-4 inches thick. If you, depending on how long you wait, you may see more. I'm just gonna say that. Do you wait, or do you try and approach this situation?
I would wait. I feel like observation at this point is key. Also, I would whisper the stairs. Is the stairs visible? Like if you went up the stairs, would you be visible to everybody? Or is it like a secluded
The stairs go down from where you're
they
at.
go down.
This room goes 40 feet down from where you're at. You're looking down on all this.
Yeah. Okay. I thought, okay.
Why your 1 isn't hurting you, really.
Can we see any other exits from the room from where we're at?
There is, in the northeast corner of the room, there is a exit, and as you're observing, through that exit come 4 Defias and push away the cart of stacked metal. There is a moment of like a barked command of prepare, they're coming, and you see them abandon what they're doing and go pick up like little swords and spears and stuff.
Mm,
That's
So
not
do
good.
they know?
we
Do they
could have
know
got the
we're
drop on.
coming, or do they think someone else is coming?
Make an insight check.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, why don't you do that? And I'm gonna do this and give you a map.
Yay.
16?
13.
You think they're referring to you?
They seem agitated.
They don't, not agitated. They seem like they're on a timer,
Mm.
like they're in a hurry, and those defias wheel that cart of metal out quickly.
All right. Well,
So what you see on this map here that I have just shown you, the little
We would-
curved black line is the bottom of the
Bottom of
stairs.
the stairs, yeah.
Yep, as it comes out into this room. Obviously, the forge in the middle, the mine carts, the molds, and then where it's not black in the northeast corner, that's where you leave. What would you like to do?
Well, if we have a chance to confer, I'd be like, I'm pretty sure at least 2 of us can Misty Step. I don't know, Grim, if you can, but we could
No.
avoid this altogether.
Grim can meteor step. He just jumps and does a cannonball from the top of there.
Do the so at the top, if we start at the top of the stairs, where in the room is the top of the stairs related to the door? Like you said, it kind of wraps around.
Yeah, it would be that eastern wall.
Okay. So theoretically, Grim could jump over the wall, drop 40 feet, and
Run.
be on the far side of the room.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to talk Grim out of a fight, so just throwing it out there.
you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're fighting our way through this. Pepper, do you want to keep the high ground while Grim and I go down and deal with them face to face?
Ooh, that's an idea.
Yeah,
Real
can
problem.
we? One more thing as I'm thinking, is the Iron Golem a golem or is it like a rideable thing
It's a
like the
golem.
Shredder?
It's
Okay.
not like the shredder. It's a golem.
And it doesn't seem to be harmed by heat.
No, not at all. It was picking up hot shit like it was
So-
nothing. Hot shit. I'm going down.
And the
baby.
goblins just look like goblins.
Goblins just look like goblins.
All right, yeah, I would
They
tell
took their
them
oven mitts off.
go.
The ones that were handling the hot metal.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the high ground if you can keep them centrally. Get them. Just strap them in the middle of the bottom is fine. I'd say. If you can get them all close together, the only thing I'm worried about is the Iron Golem's probably not going to take much damage from a fireball. So if you can get everybody close enough that I can hit everybody else, then just focus on the Iron Golem and Sue keep the 2 of you alive. If you can manage that, I think we'll be successful.
I mean, I guess isn't it less about the trying to kill a ton of little goblins and more about how much maximum damage can you do to the Iron Golem? Because that's really going to be the battle here.
Yeah, I mean, I can use other things than Fireball.
I guess I'm
if
saying,
you guys,
if you have something more pointed to the Iron Golem, that could even hurt it more or hold it steady. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I can do Shatter, so,
Before we go down there, John, side note, I'm going
Yep.
to touch Grim and give him
Yeah, you.
resistance. And I'll do resistance to
It's
slashing.
obvious, Tom.
What's that?
Oh, okay. Can you do resistance to fire?
I can.
I mean, like there's a big fire in the middle of the room. Your mage is talking about fireball.
Well, if you guys want to handle the little guys, I can try taking out the iron golem. Or
At
at
least
least
that's the best
starting
strategy we've got.
all right.
I'll ask Grim. Do you want to be protected from fire or piercing, slashing?
Fire.
All right. So I will give you resistance to fire, which is a
Half's fire damage.
nope. It reduces
Right? Or
the
no.
total damage taken by 1d4.
Okay.
Thanks, boyo.
Yeah. That's
All right. If they know we're coming, then it's not like we're sneaking up on them. So
That's true. So you can roll initiative just straight. And give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I may change that idea. If I go in here, let me get out here. I just
Holding.
need collections, my characters.
stay
I
on
only
target.
need just a generic die within the maps thing for the DM. Yeah, they do not notice you despite being alerted. They do not see you there. They're goblins.
Does that mean we get advantage?
That means you get advantage on your initiative. That's what that means. And Grim, I'm gonna move Sue here and I'm gonna back Grim up. Right to there. That's where we're gonna start. Alright, initiatives.
I rolled a pair of 7s for 6.
Nice.
Not nice.
13.
13. Grim?
I had 19
19.
with the initiative.
I'm guessing you don't want to swap.
No real reason for me to do that.
I'm guessing that is correct as well. So, Grim, you are the top of the order, sir.
All right. So, in order to get attention and keep it away from, I guess keep it away from Pepper mostly. I'm gonna come out here and kind of do a wide swing as I go down and come up on B and try to smash his face.
All right. Yeah, good. Let's do some face smashing.
All right, so I will swing with the Sun Forger.
Ooh.
Not very good. 12 to hit.
12 to hit? Does not hit.
Second attack. The better. 17 to hit.
17 does.
Indeed. With only 8 damage total.
Would you like to describe how he dies?
Yeah, smash him right in his face. You see it like there's like a sucked in part of his face cavity because of the smashiness.
You have to put a foot on his like chest, and there's a as you pull the Sun Forger out of his face.
Yep. Feels right.
So yeah, B is gone. Yeah, they are not the threat in this room, honestly. I think Jeff
then
kind of nailed it on the head.
I just like Braveheart yell, you know, "Oh, you freedom for the cave!" Something ridiculous. And then
Freedom
my
for
turn's over.
Stormwind!
Yep, my turn's over then.
All right, that moves us to Pepper.
Oh, I was assuming they rolled anything
No.
better. So let's see. It is. That's a square. Why is that a square?
Because you're a square.
Circle.
Because tip to B squared.
Let's see. 10-foot radius is that. All right.
Ooh.
I'll assume that even being up the stairs a little bit, that's within 60 feet of me.
Yeah.
So they can each, those two, C and the Golem, can make Constitution saving throws.
Let's see. That's strength.
Iron Golem may have a high constitution.
Oh, and the Golem, sorry, Construct has disadvantage on the save.
Well, he can't roll worse, so
Okay.
it was a
I like
6. The Goblin is a... What the fuck? Back-to-back ones.
Hmm.
Good time.
All right. So then they take all of this. So this is
The feeling C is dead.
thunder damage, and it is 14, and it's noisy as can be.
All right. 14 thunder damage. Let me just verify his sheet here. Cool.
Poppy.
Neat. Poppy. 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 Poppy.
He looks unimpressed.
Think really? This is what we're doing, Dad? Do you want to describe
yeah.
how that one goblin dies, Jeff?
I think he's in the process of clutching his ears, but never actually gets his hands to his ears before he just falls.
Splat against the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Is that your entire turn?
I think I will use my bonus action to Shillelagh so that I have a staff available if needed next turn. So
All right.
that is all.
That moves us to A, who's gonna come running down at Graham here, and he is going to 13 to hit Grim.
Does not hit.
It's not, and he swings a second time. That one's a 22.
That'll catch me.
For 5 slashing damage
I deserve that.
across the back.
I bet you wish you would have had slashing or piercing now, huh?
Yeah.
That is A's turn. And B is dead. C is dead. D is, let's see, he's right there. You have a, oh shit, no. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's gonna shoot a crossbow, a short bow, at Grim. 23 to hit.
Yeah, it does hit.
For 3 piercing damage.
I'll take that.
It kind of sticks in one of the gaps in your plates.
Now it just looks cooler.
This is Vigo. You are like the buzzing of flies to him. That was D. Next is Golem. Golem is going to... He is going to pick up the pot off the fire. And he's going to throw it in your direction, Grim. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Okay.
There are 2 aspects to this. There's fire damage and there's bludgeoning damage from this.
Yeah. Yikes. Alright, so Dex, you said?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
It's not great.
And not great. All right.
You
So
get a
then,
+1 bonus because of your aura.
Yeah, that's all included.
let's see. You take
Daddy's sexy.
11
game.
11 bludgeoning damage. And 9 fire damage. Hey, look at that.
All right, roll that D4.
All right.
Luckily for you, there aren't any other pots in the room. So
All right.
Hey, there
Nice.
you go.
So
nice, there you go.
mitigate.
5 fire damage.
Yep, mitigate for that fire.
Ouch.
Um,
That's the biggest hit I think I've taken.
then we go to Sue.
All right, I'm going to.
Oh, hang on a minute. There's a goblin that was alive there that needs to make that dexterity saving throw as well. And he just failed it. So what was it again? What was the
11 and 9.
Yeah, that kills him. In fact, the big like he thinks he got out of the way of it at first and doesn't account for the circular bottom on it, like that rounded bottom on it, and it rolls around and just right over the top of him. Bludgeoning damage. So
Yikes.
A is gone now too.
So Iron Golem picked up the spare.
Yes, he did. Cauldron bowling.
That's glorious.
It's hot.
So not only is he smushed, he's also like burnt to a crisp. He's like a
Oh yeah.
goblin pancake.
It smells like bacon in here now. Who knew?
Oh,
Goblins taste like bacon.
Who knew?
ew.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Because goblins would be a rare creature if they smelled like bacon or tasted like bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin farming.
All right, my turn.
Sue, it's your turn. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna move 1, 10, 15, 20. All right, I'm gonna move 20
30.
feet into the room and cast Guiding Bolt, level 2 Guiding Bolt at. Or, I'm sorry, first level Guiding Bolt at the construct.
Okay.
23 to hit
That hits.
for 8. Radiant damage. 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant.
And this guy's lit up, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yep, for advantage next time.
Yeah, the next attack roll against it before the end of my next turn has advantage.
I made him shiny.
Yay! Shiny.
And then that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my turn. I'm still concentrating on
Resistance.
resistance for Cooch.
Okay.
Cool.
That is your
Cooch resistance.
Good resistance.
Where was that when I was in college?
I mean, hopefully far away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who wants that, especially at college? Grim, it is you. We're back at the top of the order.
All right. So Grim's going to need to use a bonus action here to lay my hands on myself.
Lay my
Um,
hands on me.
Because I'm a hurting unit.
Lay my hands on me.
So
Can
I'm
you
going
get up to, like,
to give myself 1. 20? Let's see.
One.
you should have. I think it's usually 5. Like the total that you have, I think it's 5 times your level. But you might want to save some.
I
Yeah.
had 30, so I'm going to use 20
Okay.
and go up to 39.
39.
And that's a bonus action, which seems cool.
With
Yeah.
with the free action, I'm gonna yell at Grimhawk to stop touching himself. This isn't the time or the place.
I was like just doing some Michael Jackson, like, and then now I'm gonna run up to the Iron Golem. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right on top of them. And then
Yeah.
You have advantage on the first hit.
Yep.
all right, so let's get into it then.
Come on, you haven't
Advantage.
gotten the crit in a while. Go for it.
I don't. Let's see. Advantage. Oop, wait. Ignore that one. have to actually hit first. All right, do that.
Oh,
22
Jesus.
to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, and then let's see, 8 bludgeoning damage again.
All right. 8
And then-
bludgeoning.
Second attack is not at advantage.
Correct.
15 to hit.
15 misses.
All right, and then I'm gonna turn around and let's see. I'm gonna yell up to Pepper, and I'm gonna say, "Don't worry, just take this construct down." And then my turn's over.
Alrighty then. Let us go to Pepper then.
Going for a new shape here.
Bell Shaper. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We're going for Witch Bolt.
Which bolt?
Yep.
Which one?
That one. That one.
Oh.
Have
Got it.
fun.
Uh,
That's fun.
this is a ranged spell attack. So let's hope for a hit. That is not going to hit. Let me
Not
see.
gonna get there.
Let me make sure. Even if the first attack, okay, so even if the first attack missed, it's still locked in with the lightning for future turns. Unfortunately, that means I didn't really do much this turn.
Fair.
Yeah, that is all.
Is all. So we go A is dead, B is dead, C is dead. D can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And swing at Sue. Because he can. He's got a scimitar. Oh, come on, roll. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a good hit, Bob.
5 slashing damage. Lashes. Second attack is a 16.
That's also a good hit, Bob.
That is 6 slashing damage.
And then because you're concentrating, you need to roll for
Oh, yes.
maintaining.
10 on both of them. Because it was 5 and 6.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Constitution saving throw.
Of 10 or-
Concentration, Constitution.
10 or better twice.
10 or better twice.
It's 19
That's
19. Still concentrating.
and a 3.
3. Yeah.
Oh,
So you no longer have your resistance, Grim. Sadly.
Fire.
I feel a little less strong.
It is the Golem's turn. And you are nice and close to it now. So... I don't know how to do this. This is easier to do when you're... it's not going to show up in the roll. Oh, actually, it hasn't been because I roll those to selves. That's a 26 to hit. He rolled a 19. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it hits.
And that is going to be... 20 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Hey-o.
Cool. Good thing I laid my hands on myself.
And that is his turn. That moves us to... Sue, it is your turn. You have a goblin standing in front of you that just slashed at you twice.
Yeah, I do.
You cut your robes, man. Your clothes, they just don't look right now. You had a scarf that really tied the outfit together.
Kick his nuts.
Sue in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, right. So what are you at? So you're at like 29, right? Or are you at 19?
At 19.
So you're looking pretty bloody, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah.
Like a third of his health.
But I mean,
This is where, like, on my druid, I have heal. I think it's a level 6 spell, though. It's just, boom, here's 70 hit points. It's great. There's no rolling. It's just, here's 70 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be, what, level 14 to cast that?
Yeah.
that sounds sexy. I mean, I could cure wounds myself if it really came down to it. So,
Your wounds is, what, 2d8 plus your spell modifier?
yeah, but I
Yeah.
can
And you took
cast
20?
level
Alright.
2 and
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, I
healing
suppose.
bonus action healing word, Cooch.
Okay.
So take 13 healing.
Ooh,
wow, that'll cut it quite a bit.
that's a pretty good healing word.
And then I'm going to, as my action, has D been hit yet?
No.
No.
Any of these that have been hit have died.
Fair.
They're
Just saying.
species.
Yeah, they're not too meaty.
They're labor.
I'm gonna.
You wouldn't get a lot of bacon out of them anyway.
I can do a spell slot and a cantrip, right?
True.
Okay.
Yes.
But if it's a ranged spell and they're up against you, I believe it's at disadvantage.
If it's an attack roll.
It's not an attack
Or
roll.
the-
Toll the Dead
Oh,
is saving.
Saving throw?
Then you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna Toll the Dead.
Alright. That's con save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Even better. 14. Little fucker rolled well.
Not well enough.
He hasn't been damaged. That is an important thing.
Yep. So but he'll still
Let's
take
not die.
14 damage. 14 necrotic
Just-
damage.
Would you like to describe how he dies? Keep in mind that this is twice his hit points.
With my left hand, I push out healing to Grimhawk. So you see like this astral projection come from my hand and envelop Grimhawk. With my other hand, I'm almost like psychically, it looks like Professor X.
Left
how
brain,
he
right
puts
brain.
how he puts his hand to his head. And I do that and I look at the goblin and the bells go off and he grabs his own head, collapses, and withers away to bone.
Pepper, do me a favor, make an Arcana check for me. Roll.
Oh, it almost was a 20, but 14.
Okay, yeah. You know what's going on here, and you know that was two separate spells. Had you rolled lower, that might have looked like some sort of vampiric spell to you.
Like he sucked the life out of one. to
Suck
give
the
it-
life out of the goblin to give it to Grim,
Oh,
which may have
that'd
had
be
you questioning.
great.
Yeah.
That needs to be a spell.
Questioning is there's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I need that spell.
I don't know if you can. Well, actually, no. Clerics, I think, will end up having access to it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's probably not a 2024 spell yet, but
No.
it's somewhere.
So D is dead. Is there
D is
anything
dead.
else you'd like to do? D's for dead. D-E-D, dead. Anything else, Sue?
No, that is. I mean that. Well, yeah. Actually, I'm going to move closer
Oh.
in case I need to be in ass touching range for Grimhawk.
Get in there and get him, Tiger.
Yeah, slap him on the ass. Go get him. It's football season.
All right, Grim. We are at you,
All right,
sir.
Grim's still mad.
Arr.
Swinging.
Just a swing.
This is a good one. 25 to
Oh,
hit.
yeah. That is a good one.
That'll be good. So I'll do some bludgeoning, and then maybe we'll throw another. 13 damage.
All right.
And then why don't we do a little divine smite into that while we're bored?
Okie dokie.
Douche. 10
Nice.
damage of divine smite.
Nice shot.
Still standing.
All right.
He's
Yeah.
still standing.
And then I'll take a second attack at this beastie. And that is a 1
That misses.
for a 10. For a 10 total. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing really. Make a dexterity saving throw.
One T2.
You catch yourself before you end up leaning against this forge in the middle that is like really hot.
Oh,
Would have done a little fire damage to you.
sure. All right. All right. Now I say, keep at him. He's almost down.
As he says that, JC, what does the construct actually
Yeah,
look like?
I was gonna ask the exact same question.
It looks
can we tell?
relatively healthy.
Grim, always the optimist.
Not quite bloody. He's. I mean, he's not going to bleed. He's going to be oily, if anything.
Barely a flesh wound.
Make an insight check, honestly, because you asked, Sue. Actually, and you can too, Pepper.
I'll let Sue do it.
Okay,
24.
24. Yeah, he's about 2/3. Feels structurally sound still.
Still
All right.
very agile.
Yeah. Well, he never was agile to begin with. He's big and clumsy.
All right.
Pepper, it is you.
So that's me. All right. So we'll start with on each turn, bonus action, just a straight up roll. I don't have to.
Yep.
Up. 1 thunder damage.
Ooh.
So, and then for my next trick,
R2D2.
I will. Yeah, I don't think he's going to take much for fire damage, so I will do Radiant. I will attempt a Starry Wisp at him.
Oh, no.
And that's a 24 to hit.
24 does hit him.
And that is 12 Radiant damage.
Excellent.
And then I will start working my way down the ramp. Just to maintain the 60 foot. Let's see, can I make...
Hey,
Oh,
you
I
can. That's
Can
awesome.
I rotate it?
I think you can. You just
Look at
gotta. Yeah. You just gotta. As long as it's 60 feet.
Yeah, it's not even 30 yet, so it's 60 is plenty. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're gonna be. You're way
I'll
good.
I'll just stay there for now because everything I've got has got range.
That golem is going to wind up and try and hit Grim again. Does 19 hit you, Grim?
19 is my AC.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I knew I should have given you shield. Or given you the...
need to give you the defense staff.
17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it is... He hits like a truck when he hits. And he's only got 1 attack, too. Sue, we're back to you.
Well, I guess I'm gonna toll the dead. So roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save for the golem. 18?
God damn it. That saves.
Motherfucker. That son of a bitch. That's just a straight roll for him, too. And he rolled an 18.
I'm looking for my. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Grim,
Excellent.
and I am all out of level 1 spell slots.
Ooh, daddy.
Actually, I'm gonna use. Actually, I take that back. I have 1 left because I have a use of. I have
You
a
get a free shield effect.
yeah.
Right?
I have a cleric. Initiate.
Cool. All right.
And
Good work.
that'll be my turn. That's a +2 bonus to your AC.
All
Very
right.
helpful.
Up to 10 minutes.
Yep. It is back to you, Grim.
All right, Grim is feeling a little run down, so
Ooh,
he's
woozy.
gonna try to help himself here. Ooh.
I think you went too deep, man. Feeling a little woozy
Right.
here.
Um,
My parents are gonna be so pissed off. Or no, they're so mad at me. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cure wounds on myself.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, that costs your action, doesn't it?
It is my action, yeah.
Gonna keep him alive though.
That's true.
He needs to not get
Um,
hit once. The whole tide of this fight will turn.
And
This
then,
golem, for some reason.
while we're taking this turn to just heal, I might as well
Yeah.
just give myself 5 more for my. Let's see.
Lay on hands.
Oh. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do that. All right, so then I am at 39
Alright.
and good to go.
Cool.
But you saw me just kind of like recombobulate myself and shine bright for a second, and then bang on my shield with the Sun Forger and ready to go again.
Nice. Peppa.
All right, we'll start with Witch Bolt. Okay, better than last time. 8.
8 is. Damn.
8 thunder. And I would go ahead and do the Wisp again.
Okay.
Because it seemed to work last time. Oh, 13. That's probably going to miss.
Misses.
So it still takes half because that's my fun ability.
Okay.
So half of 11 is 5.
He is officially bloodied at this point.
And I will continue to walk around. So feel free to move to the next player while I adjust my
Next player is the golem.
spell.
Side note, John, just so you know,
Yes.
I gave myself 3 hit points because I forgot I had the ability to, when I healed somebody,
When you heal someone, you
2
take
plus
healing. Yeah.
2 plus the spell slot level.
I love that. That is so much fun. Graham. Oh, good lord. 26 hit, yeah.
Of course.
I can't not roll like a high teens number for his attacks for some reason. Okay. Not bad.
That's reasonable.
Roll low here. 17. Bludgeoning. He slams his fist on it. Yeah. Ouch.
Makes sense.
This motherfucker.
That's a big,
2, it's your turn.
big
Nope.
guy.
Shit.
Big guy.
2.
2.
2. He seems yelling at Sue. Sue seems to be, off in his own world.
I don't want to get too far ahead of this.
Well, let me take this moment to for an advertising break. Dragonhawk Games Envy is available for those of your friends and family that you really love. Give them some dick.
I was gonna say, give him a bigger dick.
By Dragonhawk Games.
Envy by Dragonhawk Games. And if you are more of a family person, family games are on the way, apparently.
We'll get there. Yeah.
If you don't want your kids trying to play a game about having a bigger dick.
All right, we took a second for an advertising break while you were gone.
From Dragonhawk Games.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
All right, it's your turn,
so,
that's why we're advertising.
Yeah, you might have missed. Grim just took another 17 hit damage.
Yeah.
So.
Are you officially bloodied, Grim?
Oh, he's been bouncing back and forth between bloodied and not bloodied this entire time.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what's your total.
He's about a third
I'm
of his
at
health.
22. I mean, I look like I took a shot in the mouth. But still strong.
All right.
I'll say he hasn't done 22 in one hit yet, but doesn't mean he can't.
All right.
Could.
So I'm going to need help with this because I've never done this before.
Okay.
I am going to channel divinity, preserve life, restore 30 hit points to bloodied creatures within 30 feet of yourself, and divide the hit points among them. This feature can only restore a creature up to half of its maximum hit points.
Okay.
So does that restore
So
you
you
to...
can only bring
go
him
to
up.
half of what he has.
You can only bring him up to 29. So the best you can do is 7.
But it's pretty helpful.
Yeah, I'm going to do that anyways. I'm hovering above my half bloodied, so I can't use it on me, and I'm assuming... I don't think Pepper's been hit yet, right?
No. Pepper's just enjoying the show.
So that's going to be my action.
I'm just wondering if you want to use that way, because it's all now knowing that it's only 7 hit points. I mean,
But it doesn't cost a spell slot.
that's true.
So
That is true.
Mhm.
That is true.
And I have two more. I have 2 more channel divinities.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you get 7 hit points, Grim.
Very cool.
And then
And
then?
then
It's an action to channel divinity, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a bonus action movement.
I mean, I don't really have any other bonus actions because I'm concentrating on his AC class.
No, you dropped that because you concentration broke. Unless you recast it.
this was the second one.
I didn't get hit.
Oh, you did recast it? Okay.
A shield
You
is
cast
because I was doing
Shield of Faith.
yeah.
Oh, this is a different one.
Last
Got
turn.
it. Got it. My bad. I was thinking the resistance one.
Is and I don't know if you want to spend a spell slot, but is Healing Word a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
It is. That would spend
But
my
it's
last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there as bonus actions you have.
Yeah, just keep it for now.
I'm gonna keep it for now because I can always, if he gets nailed again, that channel divinity up to 30 hit points should put him back up to half.
29, yeah.
So I don't think
True.
he'll get crushed for hopefully he doesn't get crushed for more than.
You have a bonus action available to you, Sue?
Yeah.
Do you have anything in your inventory you'd like to use, maybe?
I was just gonna use a potion of healing on my
I mean,
bonus
like-
action, and it just doesn't
Yeah.
cost anything because I'm not using bonus actions. But
I don't.
Otherwise,
Do I have?
do you have a potion of healing?
it wasn't gonna do much more than 7 anyway. So
Yeah.
I think that play was fine.
No, I'm thinking for him because he's hovering around bloodied. But that's up to him if he's got one. I don't know if he has.
No, I do not.
I'm not looking at his character sheet.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I all the potions of healing that I've had, I've given away,
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
All right,
which
Grim.
I now regret.
All right, I am using a potion of healing now.
Okay.
So 2d4 plus 2. So that'll give me 8 more.
Nice. Brings you up to 37.
Yep. And then I'm gonna swing away.
Swing, swing, swing from.
1 again. My
Second
attack.
First. Different than the first. Yes? Maybe? Hopefully? Knocking on wood.
Oh my god! And a 2. I just rolled a 2.
Hey, it's better. It's better. I mean, you're improving.
I'm getting
All right, so
Consistency.
Grim seems a little battle weary for some reason, and can't make contact. So, looking at Pepper, I just take a look back and say, "Hit him with something stanky."
It's got the yips.
Yep. Whoa, no, we don't talk about that.
All right. I'll go.
Yep.
And here is the Witch Bolt D12.
The
Hoping
stinky
for.
bonus action.
All right. So yep. 7.
That's pretty good.
And let's see. What is this? Hold on. Once, right? Once per.
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know
Oh,
what I'm
wait.
looking at.
Oh, sorry. I have those cards. But it puts the spell in my spell inventory, but it doesn't tell me how many times. I think it's just once per day that I can do the spray of cards. Yeah, once per day. So I think I'm still gonna save that one. All right. I like the starry that seems to be doing.
Something.
If I can hit, and if I can't, it still does damage. So there's that.
Yep. Consistency.
17
17 does not hit.
does not hit. Okay, well, half then of half of 3 is 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So one radiant.
Consistency.
Yeah. I will continue to move because it's fun to manipulate the spell shape.
This guy's flexing. He is just flexing on us right now.
Mhm. See.
And that's my turn.
All right. His turn. And we got a 16 to hit. Grim.
Does not hit.
He
Yeah.
misses. And
So I'm hunkered down behind my shield, and I get a glancing blow finally.
2. It is your go.
All Pepper
It's
heals.
very, very simple. Like he's kind of a bag of hit points with a high AC and a big single attack. And that's literally what he is.
All Pepper hears from behind the shield is, "Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Please don't hit me! Oh, please don't hit me!"
and some fire stuff, but you guys have avoided using fire.
We have. I'm gonna. You said it's my turn, right? I'm gonna toll. I'm gonna toll his ass. So that's a wisdom save.
16?
Son of a bitch! Stop doing that.
Sorry. Apparently he's a wise ass golem.
Probably been around for thousands of years.
Yeah, exactly.
It's unfortunate.
Smelting
We're gonna
steel.
destroy him.
Yeah. All right. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
I'm not getting
Grim.
within range.
No,
Glad I did the
that'd be a bad idea for you.
Glad I did the witch bolt because that's at least I don't have to roll for that.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'll just take a big, thick swing
Yeah, you will.
at it. Crit.
Hell yeah, there we go. That is
29
a big
to
swing.
hit. All right. So I
This
think
is gonna be a smite.
if I put a divine smite into it, that
Doubles the smite
right?
dice, yes.
All right. So I'll do that then. So here we go with the attack. Oops.
No,
Do that. All right, I screwed that up somehow. So 11 plus 3 is 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay.
And then I will divine smite. I'll do this right this time. And 19 on the divine smite.
19. He's not looking so hot.
All right, now I'm going to take a second attack.
Did you crit your Sunforge damage?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Because it doesn't
I-
say crit in the.
I know, because I clicked it twice, and so it attacked twice, and then I subtracted the bonus 6 off when I told you 14.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So I did it in the most confusing fashion possible, but hopefully we got the right answer.
Yeah, for the
and
dice,
then,
you did.
3 and half for physical dice.
and then
But
I'm
the
just
dice
up
don't have any numbers on them.
outside of that 20. Then I've just hit my 3, so that 1, 2, 3, we're ascending up on those regular hits.
Hey, as long as you start sprinkling a 20 between them all, I mean, like,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Mhm.
It's a good
Productive
spot
turn.
for it. Yeah, and then I yell for Pepper because suddenly I can see Pepper,
yeah.
which is not my strategy. Pepper, stay back or he'll kill ya.
You got a bonus action. Oh, your
Yeah.
smite's the bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's part of the action, I think.
Okay.
But I'm done. I don't have a bonus
Pepper,
action.
it's your turn. You've just been yelled at
All right.
significantly.
It's a 6 from the witch bolt.
Which bolt?
Yeah, the same one.
Okay,
Um,
that one.
and let's get this guy with the star here. No.
14 misses.
So half of 7 is 3.
Whittling away. He's
Mm-hmm.
getting there. He's getting there.
With all the misses we've had, this guy should have been dead a half hour ago.
He's a big old sack of hit points.
I mean, yeah, he's tough. It's
Um,
no question he's tough.
Grim, he is slamming his fist down on you. Ooh, ouch. That is a 24 to hit. It doesn't help that he's rolling high teens every fucking time. Oh, man,
I'll
that's
take it. I mean, that's a hit.
devastating for you
Solid
guys.
hit. It's a solid hit.
Oh, not as bad this time. 13 bludgeoning.
All right, not bad.
That's
Just,
you're still alive. That moves us to Sue.
One of these is going to
The
hit.
thing is Grim is doing enough damage to maintain his attention. like about the time that he thought he was good, I thought, yeah, maybe he's gonna go after someone else. Grim crit him. It's like, nope, he's still the target. I just kind of keep a mental track of that.
Yeah, I told the dead is gonna hit him. He's gonna mess this up one of these times. So I'm gonna toll the dead again.
Hold the dead.
Do it big.
13.
That does not hit.
There you go.
There
He's
it
been
is.
damaged, by the way, so you can roll the 12s.
Yeah. Yep.
14 necrotic.
Should be good.
All right. Anything else?
No, I take a big giant sigh and say, finally.
He is the plates on him are very, very loose. He does not look like he's being held together by much at this point.
So when I do my toll the dead, the bells ring and you can see his armor rusting.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And so all the all the bolt holes and rivets and stuff that are becoming looser because the rust is rusting away and that plate is becoming loose on him. I love it. I love that visual. Grim.
All right, let's try to just attack in.
There's some
Sunforger ho!
20 to hit with the Sunforger.
20 just hits. That is his AC. He's got a monster AC.
All right. Well, good spot for that then. 14 ghetto crit.
Would you
And
like to
then-
describe how he dies?
Oh, I would love that. So I catch him like right under the chin, and you can see like a head spring falls back, like kind of opens his head up,
Like a Pez dispenser?
and yeah, and I poke my Sunforger into there, and he just falls down, and that's when all the rust and everything, that impact of him falling and shaking the cave, just kind of spreads his metal all over the cave.
Some of that rust as it falls and hits the ground and scatters towards that forge, hits that forge and lights up glowing ember-wise, and like even a couple of little fires start up and die out real quickly when that rust hits against that wall. We are out of initiative.
Hey,
Hey.
All right, anything in that iron golem that we need to... Actually, I think... Let's see, what does a long rest do for me? Anything?
a long rest, you get everything. You mean short?
I mean, yeah, short rest.
You can use your hit dice if we haven't used those yet to get all your hit points back.
Yeah.
I think I need to do that.
Mhm.
So,
I would take a short rest. It gets me a spell slot back. So
I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
if I get any spell slots with a short rest.
so hold on. Does this cave look like a cave we could take a short rest in?
At this point, yes, it is very quiet.
Okay.
You can get some of that goblin bacon. We have that fire you can cook.
Somewhere in the distance, you heard down the tunnel further where those Defias went. The only thing you hear is just like a big, like a boom of some, almost like a oversized door closing. That's about halfway through your short rest. You hear that? So. Go ahead and take a short rest. Go ahead and, hit dice yourself up to wherever you're comfortable. And we can move on. Maybe 2 sessions still. This fight took longer than I thought it was going to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm only going to use... I think I'm going to use 2 hit dice.
yeah, I just used one. I didn't need much. I rolled low, but get a 3rd level spell slot back, which is huge.
Why is my...
What is your what?
So I took the short rest, and it didn't roll my dice.
No, you
Yeah,
have to
you have
click
to
the
click the
You have
dice.
to roll them and put them in.
Oh, because it says
Click
automatically
click
apply
up.
healing with dice result.
Yeah,
Right,
if you click that and then click the button to roll the dice, then it'll heal you.
It'll automatically heal you, so you don't have to do math.
Yeah.
So check the little box, then click the button.
Yeah, I did. I did
roll.
all that, and it didn't roll anything.
What did you
Don't
roll?
click take short rest. Click the button that pops up that says like 1d something plus something.
Yeah, no box pops up for me.
Do you have any hit
Box
dice?
is right in the middle of the page, right?
So you click like on yourself or on manage, and it says take a short rest.
Mhm.
And then when you click, check one of the boxes for the hit dice,
Mhm.
and it should pop up a dice rolling
Oh,
box.
okay, I see.
There you go.
That's interesting because I only clicked 2 of the boxes and it doesn't show up, and I have to click the 3rd box for that to show up.
Oh, because when you hit 2 of the boxes and then hit take a short rest, it assumed you rolled already.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird like that.
Okay.
It's almost like they made it too smart that it's dumb.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's use that.
All right. Cool.
All right.
I gotta get one free fairy spare. I don't think I need to change out any spells, so I think I'm good.
Okay.
Mhm.
You move on down the tunnel after your short rest. And you go for 15, 20, about 20 minutes. You get down to the tunnel, and there is a massive wooden double door. Strange thing here is that there are a couple of cannons and some cannonballs and gunpowder. You see no way through this door. It seems to be barred from the backside.
Mm.
These things looking at it and looking at the myriad of footprints in the area, you can see some of the metal bars as well, laying here along some of the walls. And you get the idea that this was hastily evacuated, this area, and some things may have been left behind.
So, like, they knew we were coming, they knew they had some time, but they didn't want to leave the door open when we got there.
Yes.
Great. And the door is barred to us.
The door is barred from the backside, it seems. It looks like a large, like, wooden gate that would be on, like, the outer wall of Stormwind. It's 20 feet high and 15 feet wide. Double door. Double door.
So no, it wouldn't pay to, but no locks on this side, nothing that we can...
No hinges, no locks. It's a tight seam along this door, almost like something's important behind it. Like this was a fortification wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, leatherworker tools, weaver tools, and woodcarver tools not going to help unless I spend time wood carving the doors into something beautiful, but it doesn't seem helpful right now.
So your woodcarver tools is not a chainsaw?
Oh, there's an idea.
Let's see, what does it say? I can craft things like clubs, great clubs, quarterstaffs, ranged weapons, arcane focuses, arrows, bolts, ink pens, and needles, but no, it doesn't say chainsaw.
What about, is your fireball strong enough to blow it up?
I mean, besides that, there's also, you said there's cannons, cannonballs, and gunpowder in here.
Yes, correct.
Ah, I smell a plan.
All coming
It
together.
smells like gunpowder. It's gonna suck the oxygen out of the room, but hey, who needs oxygen?
No, we came in through an entryway. It's not going to...
I mean, this is a larger... Yeah, this opens up into a larger area. This is... The ceilings in here are like 30 feet tall. Like, this is not your little 10-foot cave you've been rolling through. This opens up bigger.
All right. Here's what I would
Onto
like to
almost a staging area.
Grim, have you
I would
ever...
like to
you
propose,
fired a cannon before? You feel like smashing door?
Hey, cannons. We used to outrun the cannons back in town.
So I'd like to propose that Pepper uses her intellect to figure out how the cannon works. Grim uses his strength to load and manipulate the cannon, and Sue uses, I'll say, dexterity or something to make sure that we're aiming at the right part of the door with the cannon. Or you guys feel free to riff on that.
And then once we get it lit, just put your hands over your ears because it's loud as fuck.
Yeah. You line the
Yeah,
cannon
again,
up. Grim lines the cannon up. Sue's loading it gunpowder-wise. Pepper knows how to go gunpowder in, cannonball in. You light the fuse and there's just a massive... And this cannonball sails through the middle of the door, right in the seam of the door. And there's just this cracking sound as it goes sailing through there and snaps the bar on the back side of it, the big wooden log on the back side of it. And these doors slam open. And the cave is massive inside here. There is a dock system that runs from the rock outcropping here. There are pirates all along this dock system, Defias all along this dock system, that runs out to the left and eventually connects to what looks like a large warship floating in the water.
A warship.
In the distance, where the boarding platform is for the warship, you can see Boros Alexton commanding people. They're trying to launch the ship. They're trying to get crew on the ship and leave enough crew behind to defend the docks to try and keep you off the ship
That son of a bitch.
as they are trying to launch this thing.
I like to think that we're deaf at this point and yelling. So Sue is going to yell at Grim, I think they're trying to run away. Like just as loud as he can because he can't hear himself.
It
doesn't matter if you're gay. That's Boros Alexton.
Make an intelligence check, Pepper.
I'm picturing this like the end of an episode where you're just getting that high-pitched whine
Yep.
and muffles.
Yep.
What am I doing?
Intelligence check.
There's an episode of How I Met Your Mother where they're in the dance club. Do you remember that, Genius? And they're yelling.
Oh yeah.
And then the music cuts out.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, they're in the cab on the way back.
Yep.
All of a
That's
sudden
exactly what I was thinking about.
Randomly. Yeah.
Your
Good music tonight, huh?
A 14 intelligence check. You are piecing things together. The cove, you saw an exit. The size of this cavern, the body of water, this exits out into the ocean. This is a warship. The naval combat manuals you found. In this moment, you realize that this ship is meant to attack Stormwind Harbor. And there are things that may or may not go along with it based on other things you found. So
the wood was used to make a ship. The iron was used to make connecting
The ship.
pieces
The ship
on
and
the ship. It's being crewed by
cannons,
Defias.
cannonballs. The gold is used to fund it all.
Here's a logistical question
The
for you.
Defias are looking to take their revenge, and they're looking to take it now. You have expedited the process for them. They weren't quite on the timeline they wanted to be on, but they're trying to get out and execute right now.
So what you're saying is, when we leveled up, I should have taken message,
Maybe.
and I didn't. I thought
Might have been
about it.
helpful. But the rest of this adventure is basically stop the ship.
Logistical question: is the
Yes.
cannon? Would we be able to angle it high enough upwards to launch a cannonball at the ship, or is that too far of a distance?
Yeah, you could launch a cannonball at the ship. Here, let me do this first. Let me open this first map.
Yay, map.
So these are the Defias trying to stop you.
It's a lot.
This is the first of 3 maps. A dock system that runs out into the water. Turns to the left, and then there's a straight section of it, and then a thing that has a platform in the distance that leads up onto the ship.
Would you say the dock is made of wood?
Yes, the dock is made of wood.
Does the wood appear to be of some quality that it would withstand high heat?
Yes. Yes, the wood all seems to be relatively new. The construction of it is... It looks like where the Defias were architects, or not architects, but the stonemasons. They're working with lumber is not as elegant as they're working with stone, so it looks like the low man on the totem pole kind of put these docks together in the beginning. You can see the area along the shoreline where they, to the south, it would be to the south of this, where at one point the base of the ship may have been on the shore before they pushed it into the water. This cavern is probably, estimate, 150 feet high. Probably that to maybe 200 feet wide. And the majority of it, the only shoreline is on your side. There's no shore to stand on anywhere else, and it is water. It exits out to the western side where the ship is pointing.
Hey guys, you think they'll let us stand here for 10 minutes? Because I could ritual cast water breathing. No, not 10 minutes. Okay, never mind.
Really, it's not. It doesn't feel like something we'd get away with.
No, I didn't think so.
Make perception checks.
Yeah, I would like to shoot a cannonball at the ship before we...
I only have a 9.
I rolled a natural 1 plus 0 is 1 for perception. How long did it take us to load and fire the cannon when we did it without anybody looking at us?
Like a minute.
Okay. Yeah, Sue, I don't know if we're going to get 10 rounds.
You aren't going to really have time to load the cannon without... I mean, you'll be under... If the two of them want to fight off Defias, you'll be under constant duress as you're trying to load it.
Nah. I rolled a 22 for perception.
You see someone standing on the deck of the ship, and you also see something glowing purple and glowing large, spherical, magic, like orb, sitting on the deck of the ship.
The meta in me has a guess at what it could be, but there's no point in saying it out loud because it ruins the fun. If it's what it is.
Okay.
But 90% chance it's not that.
Well, it's 5 to 10. So, you guys got a week to think about it. That's how you want to handle it.
Okay.
Again, I wish we could have gotten Grim some Misty Step type ability to, bypass a map or two here and get right to the ship, but
It's unfortunate that it doesn't work like Nightcrawler, where you can grab somebody and bamf to a new spot.
oh yeah, Dimension Door.
does.
Well, we don't have Dimension Door yet.
Yeah.
Well, you could cast
Next
haste
level,
on
I
me,
think.
and then
They can
I
run
could
places
just
fast.
run.
That's true. That's true. You'd have a higher AC, so they'd miss you.
There's enough Defias
Tax
that
of
are
opportunity.
near the edge of gangplanks to where you could bowling ball your way through with haste.
I mean, that is clearly an option. These guys don't look like they're very experienced, FYI. They look like they are the red shirts of the group.
So I'll take a little damage as I run through, but
Shove them in the water.
There's that too. You can shove them in the water. I mean, literally, you're trying to stop the ship. You aren't going to have time to load the cannon. You have a dock like this, a long straight section of dock, and then another that looks the opposite of this. And instead of like having docking, it's a platform to climb up to the ship. On that platform area is Boros Alexton. On the ship, you see another man that looks like he's in charge. I got
how far away is the warship? Give or take.
Let's see, give or take. Let's see how long are these maps? These are 100 feet, so we're looking like 200 and 250 maybe.
Yeah, and Misty Step's only 30 feet. Dimension Door is like 400 feet or something. It's
Yeah, Dimension Door would be
ridiculous.
great. You could get two of you.
Dimension
right
Door
up
right
there.
now would be amazing,
Yep.
but not till next level at least. I think is it a 4th level spell? I think it
I
is.
think.
You
But
just have to. You know,
hey, John, in between sessions, can we level up? Oh no, not mid combat. Okay.
No, I think this is kind of it. This is where it just naturally
Yeah,
ended up.
no. That's what you said at the beginning. It's like we'll be level 6 at most. So, but I mean, logistically, if you're hasted and you get 3 attacks, and I can just keep concentrating on that. I mean, if they're just essentially humans,
Yeah.
maybe you can get through them one swing at a time, and it'll only take 2 rounds if we're picking the other ones off to get through them out.
I mean,
But
theoretically, right? Yeah.
that assumes no misses.
That depends on what the dice say.
Yep.
We just have to get within 120 feet, and we can start launching fireballs and sunforce.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, fireball's 150 feet. Magic missile's 120. Toll the Dead is pretty long too, I think. So
Oh, there is also on one of the lower decks. The ship is tiered in like 3 decks. The topmost deck is like there's no sails. It is massive. It is magically propelled. The topmost deck is where you see the captain. That's maybe like
So you're saying
20
it's like
by
a Disney cruise
30.
ship propelled by magic?
kind of, yeah. But roaming the lowest deck, the very first deck where you board, is a Murloc with a cook's hat on, a chef's hat on. Saying.
Anyway,
oh, yeah, guiding bolt's 120 feet. That's a good one.
That's for the
Just
people that have played WoW.
all right. Anyway, we are Two Nerds One Quest. We are here Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Time. Twitch.tv/TomMNorm or bit.ly/NerdTube. That is our YouTube channel. Go there for all of our past sessions, as well as You can catch the live show there. Patreon.com/2nerds1quest if you want to support the show. We have the unedited podcast for $1 a month. I'm also updating merch, so we're getting some PaxAurum merch in the store soon. Go there, support us, get some cool coffee mugs or glasses, or I did a die cut sticker, so there's a really cool sticker in there. It says PaxAurum. Twitch, use your Prime sub. If you,
I know what I'm getting for Christmas.
if you use Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub, which supports the channel. Feel free to use that on us, and we would appreciate you for it. Yeah, support the show. Give us ratings, reviews. Follow us on. No, nothing really, because we're not on Twitter anymore. X, whatever the hell it is.
So strike this part of it.
Yeah, so strike this part. Never mind. Just follow us on YouTube.
Follow Crazy Cooch on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Follow us individually. I'm Tom M. Norm, wherever you get your shit from.
Let's see what the hell is my Threads ID.
I think mine's Lazy Dragon GB.
Yeah.
Jcardit. JCARDIT on Threads.
And you could also join us in Discord. I haven't promoted that in a while. It's bit.ly/OurFunDiscord. Join us there. It talks about music and movies. We haven't talked much lately because I think we've all been kind of busy with the holidays, but JC always puts his music that he's listening to, his prep music. So he's always putting that in there. But hit us up. We'd love to hear from you. With that being said, for me, for Cooch, for Genius, and the DMJC. There, nerds.
Hometown.
Walter White's house is on the market for $4 million, apparently.
Huh.